This meeting is being recorded.
Yes. Now again I tell you, evaporation, it helps to separate the solids from the liquids. In evaporation, what will happen? It's example of the copper sulfate which is soluble in the water and its crystals dissolve in the water, and during the evaporation, the water evaporates, leaving the solid copper sulfate crystals behind. And second is the simple distillation, in which the separating the solvent from a solution. So it's a method for separating the solvent from a solution. For example, water can be separated from the salt solution by simple distillation. This method works because water has a much lower boiling point as compared to salt. When the solution is heated, the water evaporates. It is then cooled and condensed into a separate container. The salt does not evaporate and so it stays behind. Understood now?
Yes, so it's like method of like when solid and solvent just like dissolve together
Yes, yes. And in the copper sulfate case,
and then
there
it's
are the
solution.
crystals. Yes, there are the crystals behind that.
Okay.
Now, next is separating the dissolved solids. How we can separate the solids which is dissolved? By the method of the chromatography. Paper chromatography is a method for separating the dissolved substances from one another. It is often used when the dissolved substances are colored, such as inks, food colorings, and plant dyes. It works because some of the colored substances dissolved in the solvent used better than others, so they travel further up the paper. As shown in the below figure, you can see the dots. It's a red dot, blue dot, yellow dot. According to the solution, the color will appear on the paper, right?
Wait, I didn't understand that, miss. Like, what is trying to say here in the paragraph?
In this paragraph, it's a chromatography. Chromato means means color, and paper. This technique is done on the paper, right?
Okay.
The
Right.
dissolved substances are colored. Like we are mixing some colorful material in the water, and the water will become orange, then red, then
Yes.
yellow, right? Then how it
Right.
works? It works because some of the colored substance dissolved in the solvent used better than the others, so they travel further up the paper. Like when we put it on the paper with a dropper or a spoon or anything else, then it will stick to the paper. It will give the color to the paper also. Like red one, if I drop on the paper, then there is a dot of red color. Then yellow, then dot of yellow color. Right? In this way, these solids get them
Right.
separated from the water. The water will not stay there. It will filter out. Only the color will be there. Understood?
So, like I couldn't understand the last part.
Like the solvent will go away, like sieving. When I'll also give you example before that also, that your mother will bring the tea, na? When she uses the sieve to filter out the tea, right?
Yeah.
And in
Right.
the sieve there is a residue behind the same thing happen on the paper chromatography. On the paper there is a remaining of that colors, and below that is the water. Water will separate out from these solids through this paper chromatography.
Wait, miss, I understood the tea one. It's like when she pours the tea
Yes,
from like a
that is the
big some.
uh, yes, yes, which you left behind the tea, uh, the particles of the tea will remain in the
Yes,
sieve.
the
In
small.
the same
It's
way,
like
that
yeah.
solid one which is dissolved, that will remain on the paper of that. chromatography,
Solid.
colored. If there is a red solution, then that color will be stick on that paper. Then yellow will be stick on that paper and water will go outside. So in this way we can say water and solid get separated.
Wait.
Understood?
So it's like when you put something on the paper.
Yes. It will that color or that dissolved solute cannot pass through that paper, but the water will cross it. In this
Okay,
way,
okay,
they
I
will
understand
separate.
this.
Okay.
Okay,
In
yeah,
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 in this way they
I
will
understand
separate
this.
both these, right? Understood now?
Yes,
So
it's
there is a we
yes,
can see the dots of that red color, yellow color, blue color, or dyes or inks. It will seen on the paper.
okay. So it's like you got a paper and you pour the water and the ink. The water will just
Yes.
go down and the ink will just stay on that,
Yes.
on the
Yes. Yes. Yes.
paper.
Yes.
Yes.
Now next, separating the solids from the liquids. The process is the filtration. Same method just like your tea. If a substance does not dissolve in a solvent, because the tea particles cannot dissolve in the water, just it gives the color, only gives
Yes.
color, not get dissolved. In this way, it's a filtration. When it is not dissolved, the filtration is a method separating an insoluble solid from a liquid. When a mixture of sand and water, here is an example of sand and water, which can't be dissolved in each other. The sand stays behind in the filter paper, so it becomes a residue, and the water which passes through the filter paper, it is called the filtrate. Understood now? Now the tea is the
Yeah, it's like
filtrate. Tea is the filtrate and the tea particles are the residue. In the case of example of tea.
okay. So let me tell you, Miss. It's like the when we study the first, like evaporation is when you like
Heating the water and it get evaporated, and the
yes, and the
insoluble crystals will remain behind. That is evaporation.
and like simple distillation is
Yes,
like when you dissolve solute and solvent together and they make
yes.
solution.
Hmm. And the water
Chromo
gets evaporated again,
yes,
right? And when cooled out,
right.
the other solute will get in the container.
Yes.
Hmm.
So chromatography is like when you it's like a paper and you pour water and the ink on
Yes,
it. The ink will just I mean the water will just go down and the ink
yes,
will
yes,
stay on it.
yes, yes,
And
yes,
filtration is it's like when the tea is just you just pour the tea in a cup and
yes,
the rest left is
yes,
filtration like
yes,
something like
yes,
that.
yes, yes. Understood now?
Yes.
Okay. Now, last pages on where we have left on that day, right?
Oh yeah.
It's
Right.
about like last second page, I think so.
Okay, what page is in this?
I told you, just give me a 1 minute. I think so. It's page number 17. Recount
Page number
simple. Which objects conduct electricity?
okay, page number 17. Just a second, please.
Yes.
Miss, can you send me your PDF so like I can just go on what page you are?
I have already sent you before that. Okay, I will again
Sorry,
send
Miss.
you. I again send you
Yes,
today.
I think I lost it.
Okay, take it. I will send.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's like really easy for me then.
Got it?
Yes. Just a second. Yes, I got it, Miss. Let me
Okay.
open it.
Now it's a last second, 62 page number of PDF. Of PDF.
Yes, just a second, Miss. Yes, just a second, Miss.
got the page?
Yes, miss. I just like downloaded it, and it's like I'm getting the page. Yes.
Do it fast because then the class will be end soon.
Sorry, miss. It's like I can't. It's just like it's not open. It's not helping me. Don't worry. I will just like found on pages. Tell me what pages
Okay.
I miss.
17. The title is given Recount Simple Low Level. Last second page
Okay.
of that PDF.
Yeah. So is it like we can procedural,
Yes,
simple,
yes,
low level title
yes,
which
yes,
object
yes,
electricity?
yes, yes, yes. Which objects conduct the electricity? Then the metal objects will
Yes.
conduct, it's a prediction, and the plastic will not. As you know, plastic is an insulator. The electricity cannot pass through the non-metals or the plastic-like materials. Okay. Now here it is the method is given below that. First, we inserted the battery into the battery
Yeah.
holder and screwed the bulb into the light bulb holder. On right side, it is shown in the figure also. Directly after this, we connect the alligator clips to each end of the battery holder, to each end of the, and then we attached one of these from the battery to connect the last alligator clip to the light bulb holder and the paddle pop stick. And we repeated the same circuit by inserting each of the other objects. Understood or not?
It's like
Just like when we just switch on something with a plug, right?
yeah.
Here
Right.
instead of the plug, it is a battery
Okay.
in which we are putting that clips. Alligator clips are like that plug which is having that holes which we insert into the sockets.
Yeah.
Same thing happens like that. Bulb holder
Okay.
contains the light bulb, and we connect these wires into the alligator clips. The circuit will be completed if there is a flow of the current. And if there is no connection of any wire or any clip to the battery, then there will be cut off of the circuit. The current will not flow
Okay.
and the bulb will not
Okay.
glow. This,
Okay.
this is explained in this method that if the current will flow, then the bulb will glow due to the completion of the circuit. If we attach it with the battery, if we can't attach, then the circuit will not be completed and the water
Okay.
and the bulb will not glow. This is
Yes.
the small, in short, they want to say. Okay.
Okay.
Now here below that is the language, time, while, tomorrow. It's English, na? It's a part of the English
Yeah.
language. Behind, across,
Yeah.
above, near, outside, around, over, beside, in
Yes.
front
Yes.
of, right? So last is
Yeah.
the articles for the wider learning and the flipped learning.
Yes.
Discovery point is written here. So it's just a, I just told you, in 1834, Swiss pharmacist Jean Pagenster discovered pain reducing substance, right?
Right.
And in 1838, Italian chemist found a method of obtaining a more potent acid from form of willow extract, which is named salicylic acid. Means these are the
Okay.
discoveries which are given by the scientists, and somebody gives the acetyl salicylic acid, and somebody gives the aspirin, the painkillers, right? And
Right.
on the right side, legislation introduced on the 1st July 2007 made it illegal to smoke in all the public enclosed or substantially enclosed areas and the workplaces. Means it will show the
Yeah.
prohibition of the smoke, and that smokers should be taken as the something under law, that we should control the smokers not to take it because of the chances of heart attacks, as we have studied yesterday and before that, right?
Yes.
Cancers
Right.
of lung and heart attacks, all these diseases are due to the smoking and other also. So now it's
Yes.
completed. Now tell me which are the other doubts.
Miss, I got like three doubts on another pages. Like,
Okay.
if, little doubt on this,
So
little doubt on that.
tomorrow we will take the doubt
Yeah.
class because it's now only 6 minutes are there.
Yeah.
After 2 minutes you are searching and then I can't able to answer this because the class will be cut off. So tomorrow
Yes.
is
So
the
I will
doubt
write down
session.
my own.
Tomorrow
Yeah,
we
I
will
will
take
write my
it
own
and
doubts.
also note down the pages also,
Yeah.
right?
Sure. Right. And then I will tell you.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay.
So
Bye,
tomorrow
Miss.
is our last class of doubts, right? So take
Yes.
all the
And then I
doubts,
will
and
tell you
after
my.
that you can also ask me whenever you get any doubt in the science. Okay.
Yes, I will tell you then my next syllabus, Miss.
Okay. Okay. Okay.